So, The Flash is coming to an end, and a lot of fans are going to be like, well, what do we want from this final season? Obviously, we just want the show to be good. We just want, all I can ask is give me a few good episodes. Like, we're going to have 13 in this final season. I'd love for at minimum 8 great episodes. Love for all 13 to be good, but you know what? I'll settle for 8. 8, you give me 8 good episodes. To me, that is a nice way to cap it off. But there are some things, if we want to get more specific about what fans want for the final season, there's some things I would like, and I figure I'd just read them off real quick. So, one of the things I would really like, and I'm starting with the most impossible one. I know it. I know because of scheduling conflicts it won't work out, but the first thing I would want would be for Greg Berlanti and Jeff Johns to be more involved in the final season. So, Greg Berlanti and Jeff Johns originally developed the show with Andrew Kreisberg in 2014, and I think that, and look, Greg Berlanti, super busy dude, directing movies now, like, I think, is it Love Simon or Love Victor? One of them's the movie, one of them's the TV show, but he directed that, which was a big hit. And Jeff Johns, obviously, very busy with a really good show called Stargirl, but I believe I've read in interviews, both Greg and Jeff have said that The Flash is their favorite superhero, so since the show is coming to an end, I just would love for them to be more involved because, like me, I think a lot of fans would love for this show to feel like season 1 again. Not like where Iris doesn't know he's a Flash or anything, but just the quality level to be back to that great first season. Like, we have the comedy, we have the heart, we have the super heroics. I think everyone would agree. We would love to have it get back to season 1 quality. Number 2, other fans may disagree, but I'll just throw it out there, because why not? It's my show right now. I don't have the other guy with me hosting this. I can do whatever I want. So, standalone episodes. I get it. Fans, even me, we love stories that last a whole season. However, since Crisis on Infinite Earths ended, to me, it just always feels like the weakest episodes of The Flash are the ones that tie into these overall season story arcs that the show sets up. And they're just not very good. Like, the best episodes are the standalone ones. Like, I mean, it kind of tied in, but Armageddon was super strong, like easily the best Arrowverse crossover since Crisis on Earth X. We had that one episode where Barry was helping prove that the father of some kid did not commit a crime because he saw himself and the kid. Even though everyone else was telling Barry, this guy is guilty, Barry was like, no, I'm not going to have another kid lose his dad to the system like I did. And also, the Curious Case of Bartholomew Allen. That was a great episode where he's aging internally. That was a great episode. Probably my favorite episode of the season. So, you know what? Let's not have a season story arc. Let's just tell 13 great stories. That's what I would like. Will they do it? I don't know. Eric Wallace has previously said that the show would continue the graphic novel storyline, although he did say he hopes the show gets to 10 seasons, and we know that's not going to happen. So, crossing my fingers, I think what's best for the show would be to do what Arrow did in its final season, which were just standalone episodes. That's what I would like. So, returning characters, obviously, Cisco Ramon. I mean, everyone loved that dynamic between Barry, Cisco, and Caitlin in the first few seasons. Cisco has said Barry was his best friend, and I really want him to come back for this final season. Like, it would feel incomplete to not have Cisco in the final season, just like it would have felt incomplete to not have Felicity pop up at least once in the Arrow final season. So there's that. Obviously, I would love, it's been a while since he's shown up. I think last time was season 6. Wally West, aka Kid Flash. Their dynamic was so great on the show. I love Wally West. I really would love, Wally West, when I was growing up, was the Flash. And he was the Flash in the Justice League Unlimited show. So I have a special place in my heart for Wally West. So I would love to see Wally West return to the show. Obviously, I think this one is pretty much a guarantee. Jay Garrick returning to this show. I love seeing him team up with Barry. Oh, that's one I really hope for. Another one is, now look, they said they killed him off in the season finale of season 8. But let's be honest, he's been killed off multiple times. You can find a way to bring him back. Every Batman has his Joker. Every Superman has his Lex Luthor. And the Flash has the Reverse Flash, a.k.a. Eobard Thawne. I would love for him to come back this final season because he is the big bad guy. And the Flash has done really a great job of having him be a villain that really has encompassed the whole show. I really appreciate that. If we're also talking villains, I would love to see the classic rogues gallery, like Captain Cold, like Mick Rory, those characters. It would be great to see more classic. The Trickster by Mark Hamill. That would be awesome. I would love to see just the more classic Flash villains, because we haven't seen them in a while. All right, last one. Last thing I want. Looking at the show, I feel like we've checked every box. I feel like the story of the Flash has been told. So, as much as this season should be used to wrap up Barry Allen's story, I would also say, you know what? We've pretty much told the Flash story. Let's also just wrap up the Arrowverse. Let's give it one last hurrah. For its 10th anniversary, we're going to go out on a high note. And I would love a Brave and the Bold type season where every episode is the Flash teaming up with another superhero in the Arrowverse. Appearances from Supergirl, that's right, who wouldn't love to see that duo again? Ray Palmer / the Atom, who we saw in Armageddon. And he also, I think it was the third to last episode of this season, White Canary, aka Sarah Lance. I don't even know if she uses that name anymore. But Sarah Lance would be a great one. Again, I believe she was in Armageddon. I think so. Either way, we last saw her in Crisis with Barry Allen. No, wait, the last time would have been in the Arrow finale if she wasn't in Armageddon. But I'm pretty sure she was. It's been a while since Armageddon aired. Black Lightning. They were so great together in Crisis on Infinite Earths. And another one, Superman and Lois may be separate, but there is a Tyler Hoechlin Superman in the Arrowverse. So I would love to see Arrowverse Superman appear in the final season of The Flash. I mean, he's the Superman Lois Flash. He just has to wear that old costume, which has the bigger Superman insignia on it. And finally, the big one. The big guy. You know who it is. It's the one we all want to come back for the final season of The Flash. Oliver Queen. Now, some people would like to see him come back as the Spectre. And look, I want Oliver Queen to come back no matter what. But I would very much prefer to have Oliver Queen return as the Green Arrow. However, if you want to, You could do one episode where he's the Spectre, and then one episode where he's fully back as Green Arrow, because honestly, as Green Arrow without powers, that is where he's one of the most interesting characters in the Arrowverse. So I would love that. Oliver is the character I would like to see appear in multiple episodes of the final season. And you know what? Let's just end it with a 2-part Justice League episode. Let's go out with a final awesome crossover. Just all of them together, fighting crime together. Oh, it would be awesome. And how could the show end? And, some people are going to say, to make it feel like it was the complete story, that either Barry Allen either has to die or he loses his powers and retire. Some people believe that, to have a complete ending. But for me, considering this is the end of The Flash and the Arrowverse, I would love for it to have a final scene similar to the final scene of Justice League Unlimited, where the heroes just run out from the Hall of Justice to their final adventure. And, in the show, Wonder Woman had that line, and the adventures continue. And we have just all the heroes run out, from Martian Manhunter to Black Lightning to Superman to Batwoman. And the final shot would be the big three of the Arrowverse: Flash, Green Arrow, Supergirl, all three running towards the camera, and then we cut to black, and that is the end of the Arrowverse. To me, that is the dream ending. Do I think that will happen? Probably not. They'll probably want to give it, a little bit of more finality, but I would love that to be the ending. I think that would be awesome.